Seismic cycle. The concept of a seismic cycle, where the stress on a fault repeatedly builds up over a long period of time and then is rapidly released in a large earthquake, influences studies of both the basic physics of faulting and applied research aimed at estimating earthquakes hazard. The seismic cycle refers to the observation that earthquakes repeatedly rupture a given part of a fault. The term cycle doesn't, however, imply that earthquakes are a periodic or regularly repeating events. The seismic cycle can be divided into three periods consisting of inner seismic slip, co-seismic slip, and post-seismic slip. The term elastic refers to a particular type of rock deformation, namely deformation that can be recovered at a future point. Elastic materials have memory of their original shape. If their shape is changed because a force is imposed on them, they will return to their original shape if the force is removed. A rubber band is an excellent example of an elastic material. So are rocks, provided that their temperatures aren't too high. During the post-seismic period, at least two distinct processes give rise to additional movement of the crust. One consists of additional slip, usually minor, along the fault. Some of the additional slip is due to earthquake aftershock on the rupture fault. Inner seismic slip refers to the strain that accumulates steadily between the earthquakes that irregularly but repeatedly rupture the fault. In general, measurements of the yearly motion of two sites that are located immediately across the fault from each other will show little or motion because the fault is locked between earthquakes and crust adjacent to the faults, thus cannot slip. Co-seismic slip refers to the slip that occur at instant of earthquakes. Measurement of co-seismic motion for site near and far from the fault show just the opposite pattern as exhibited for inner seismic motion, because during an earthquake, the highly strained rock near the fault rupture, which move little or not at all during the inner seismic period. Post-seismic slip refers to slips that occurs in the days, months, and sometimes years after an earthquake. Such slip occur for a variety of reasons that typically differs from the steady inner seismic slip. The cumulative motion along a fault patch through many seismic cycles is responsible for often significant displacement that can occur along a fault. For example, the San Andreas Fault in Central California has accumulated 315 kilometers of offset during its lifetime.